Salomon Armand Magloire Kalou, born the 5th of August 1985, is an Ivorian footballer who plays as a striker and winger for Hertha BSC in the Bundesliga and the Ivory Coast. He previously played for Feyenoord from 2003 to 2006 and Chelsea from 2006 to 2012. While at Chelsea, he won numerous honours, including the Premier League, the UEFA Champions League, 4 FA Cups and the League Cup. He moved to Lille on a free transfer in July 2012 upon the expiry of his contract at Chelsea, where he spent 2 seasons before moving to Hertha for an undisclosed fee. A full international for the Ivory Coast from 2007 to 2017, Kalou amassed 83 international caps and represented his country at 3 FIFA World Cups, 6 Africa Cup of Nations tournaments and the 2008 Olympics. Club career. Early career. Born in Ome, Ivory Coast. Like his older brother Bonaventure Kalou, Kalou began his career in local club Mimosas before plying his trade in Europe. Auxerre coach Giroud wanted to sign him to unite him with his brother at the club, but Kalou opted to sign for Feyenoord instead in 2003. In 2004, he was loaned to Feyenoord's satellite club, Excelsior. Kalou then returned to Feyenoord and played in the Dutch top-flight Eredivisie for 2 seasons from 2004 to 2006. During his time with the Rotterdam-based club, he scored 35 goals in 67 league appearances, also winning the Johan Cruyff Award in 2005 as the most promising young talent of the season. Kalou, together with Dirk Kuyt, were affectionately known as K2 by Feyenoord fans and the Dutch media, a play on the words of K3, a Belgian pop band. Chelsea 2006-07 season. Kalou moved to Chelsea on the 30th of May 2006 for an undisclosed fee, believed to be approx. $9 million, under contract with Chelsea until 2009. Kalou was handed the number 21 shirt. At Chelsea, Kalou played with his compatriot and Ivory Coast captain, Didier Drogba. Kalou scored his first goals for Chelsea in a reserve game against Portsmouth, bagging a hat-trick and earning the match ball in a 5-0 thrashing. He scored his first senior goal for Chelsea in a 2-goal win over Blackburn Rovers in the 3rd round of the League Cup. In December 2006 in Chelsea's 3-2 victory over Wigan Athletic at the JJB Stadium, Kalou scored his first Premier League goal, then scored his second league goal against Blackburn in Chelsea's 3-0 win. He also scored a 93rd minute goal against Watford, putting Chelsea 1-0 up. He also scored a volleyed goal from 12 yards against Tottenham Hotspur in the FA Cup quarter-final, which ended 3-3. Chelsea won the replay 1-2 before progressing to the final with a similar scoreline against Blackburn. Kalou also came on as a substitute in the FA Cup final win over Manchester United for his second trophy in England, having earlier come on as a substitute for Chelsea in the League Cup final victory over Arsenal. 2007-08 season. Kalou continued his good form into the season that followed, scoring his first goal of the campaign against Manchester City in Chelsea's 6-0 victory at Stamford Bridge and the opening goal against Derby County in the 2-0 win. He also amassed the record number of offsides in a season, with 107 in 30 games. The 2007-08 Football League Cup quarter-final saw Kalou take the right-wing position of 2 wing players, the other being Scott Sinclair. Of a 4-3-2-1 formation, he created lots of chances for himself and his teammates, including a precise left-footed cross that led to an Andriy Shevchenko-headed goal. He thereafter scored goals against Newcastle United and Fulham. He also scored goals against West Ham United, Olympiacos and Derby County. His last-minute cross into the penalty area led to John Arne Riise scoring the own goal in the UEFA Champions League semi-final first leg at Anfield, which gave Chelsea a vital away goal over Liverpool. Kalou also scored with Chelsea's sixth penalty in the Champions League final in Moscow, where Chelsea lost to Manchester United. 2008-09 season. Kalou did not feature much under Avram Grant's successor, Luis Felipe Scolari, except during pre-season, because of his participation in the 2008 Beijing Olympics as part of Côte d'Ivoire's U23 team. However, he came off the bench against Manchester United on the 21st of September and scored a header after 80 minutes from a John Obi Mikel free kick. On the 14th of January 2009, Kalou scored a tap-in against Southend United in the third round of the FA Cup as Chelsea ran out 4-1 winners in the replay. 2009-10 season. Kalou and Chelsea began the season in winning form, beating Manchester United to lift the Community Shield with Kalou scoring the winning penalty. Kalou scored his first goal of the 2009-10 season against Queen's Park Rangers at Stamford Bridge in the third round of the League Cup, earning his team a deserved 1-0 victory. During those 2 months without scoring, Kalou struggled for game time, and the goal against the Bluebirds was one he really needed. On the 24th of February, he scored a good goal against Internazionale in the Champions League's round of 16. In the first leg, his shot from outside the box was tame, but an error from Inter goalkeeper Julio César allowed the ball to find the back of the net. Chelsea, however, lost the leg 2-1. But Kalou's goal provided a valuable away goal for Chelsea. 2010-11 season. Kalou started the season well with scoring the only goal in the 3-1 defeat at Wembley Stadium against Manchester United. He appeared as a substitute in the 6-0 drubbing of Wigan at the DW Stadium to score 2 goals, both assisted by fellow Ivorian Didier Drogba. Through 31 appearances, Kalou had scored 14 goals in all competitions. Despite his form, however, he found it hard to gain a regular first-team place since the addition of Fernando Torres from Liverpool in January. 2011-12 season. Kalou started the season with Chelsea playing in the club's second league game against West Brom. He was substituted off, however, after only 34 minutes. Following the appointment of Roberto Di Matteo as interim manager, Kalou fought his way back into the first-team squad. Under Andre Villas-Boas, he was frozen out, only making 4 starts in over 7 months. On the 1st of July 2012, Chelsea officially announced that Kalou's contract had come to an end along with Jose Bosingwa. After spending 6 years at the London side, the club stated, Chelsea Football Club today bids farewell to Salomon Kalou, who has come to the end of his contract. Quote, he had made 254 appearances for the club, including 147 starts, and scored 60 goals. After his release, Kalou was linked with numerous big clubs across Europe, including the likes of Schalke 04. Lille. On the 7th of July 2012, it was confirmed that Kalou would sign for Lille on a free transfer after being released by Chelsea at the end of his contract. Kalou scored his first competitive goal for Lille in his second appearance, a header to equalize the scoreline against Nancy. His first Champions League goal for the club came in their 6-1 humbling defeat to Bayern Munich on the 7th of November. Hertha BSC. On the 31st of August 2014, Kalou joined German Bundesliga side Hertha BSC on a 3-year contract. At the beginning of the 2015-16 Bundesliga season, Kalou swapped number 11 for the vacant 8 shirt after the departure of Marcel Ndjeng to SC Paderborn. This was the same number he wore during his stint at Lille as well as with the Ivorian national side. He started the season in good goal-scoring form, scoring the winner from the penalty spot in an opening 1-0 win away to FC Augsburg, maintaining their third place until April. Hertha gained only 1 point from their final 5 matches, falling all the way to 7th place. Kalou scored 14 goals in the Bundesliga that year, finishing as Hertha's top scorer. Kalou played in Hertha's brief Europa League stay against Brøndby, as well as their first-round pokal match against Jan Regensburg, but did not feature in the Bundesliga initially for RDAI. An injury to Vladimir Darida vacated a spot initially for Valentin Stocker, but when Stocker picked up a 3-match ban for a straight red card at Borussia Dortmund. International career. Failure to acquire Dutch citizenship. Kalou received much media attention regarding his possible naturalization as a Dutch citizen which, if granted, would allow him to play for the Netherlands national football team. Having never played for the Côte d'Ivoire team, he would be eligible for the Dutch team if he was naturalized. His brother Bonaventure had advised him to pursue foreign citizenship after frequently experiencing problems with the Côte d'Ivoire football authorities. The Dutch national team head coach, Marco van Basten, regarded Kalou as a great talent, so an official application was quickly made. However, the Minister of Immigration Rita Verdonk was opposed to considering Kalou for an accelerated naturalization process. Van Basten, keen to show Kalou's worth to the Dutch team, obtained support from influential football figures, including Dutch legend Johan Cruyff. Despite general agreement among football pundits that Kalou would be valuable for the Dutch team, Verdonk rejected a request for reconsideration. Later, Cruyff commented that the Dutch national team might have been more successful had Kalou obtained Dutch citizenship. Kalou appealed the decision and took the matter to a court of law, gaining a victory on the 9th of December 2005 when the judge ordered Verdonk to reconsider whether or not Kalou could be considered for accelerated naturalization. Verdonk had decided to appeal, placing the matter before the Council of State. Kalou has since then publicly stated he has given up hope of ever attaining the Dutch nationality. Centraal Beheer advert. The process of Kalou's naturalization became the theme of a short-lived television advertisement for Centraal Beheer. In the April 2006 advert, Kalou is depicted as becoming a naturalized citizen, not of the Netherlands, but of their arch-rival Germany, playing alongside Oliver Kahn and former Chelsea teammate Michael Ballack. Kalou claimed for copyright law and the advertisement was removed from Dutch television within a week. Ivory Coast. At the 2006 World Cup, the Netherlands and Ivory Coast were drawn in the same group in the first round. Kalou's failure to acquire Dutch citizenship was a factor in his decision to leave Feyenoord for Chelsea. He had been named in the Ivory Coast national squad on a number of occasions, however, he rejected. After failing to obtain his Dutch passport, Kalou decided to play for Ivory Coast. His first international goal was scored on the 21st of March 2007 in a friendly against Mauritius. He played at the 2008 Africa Cup of Nations with the team, scoring 3 goals in the process, and reached 4th place after losing to Ghana in the 3rd place playoff. On the 26th of January 2012, Kalou scored a goal in Ivory Coast's 2-0 win over Burkina Faso, helping his side progress into the quarter-finals of the Africa Cup of Nations. Personal life. Kalou has 2 brothers and 8 sisters from the same mother. His brother, Bonaventure Kalou, also played professional football. Kalou joined Feyenoord during the time his brother Bonaventure was playing for the club. In 2010, Kalou set up the Kalou Foundation, dedicated to providing facilities for social welfare and recreation of those who have need of such facilities by reason of youth, age, infirmity or disability. financial hardship or social circumstances, and also for the relief of sickness worldwide. Career statistics. Club. International. Honors. Country. Individual.